What's going on, guys? Ashtinho Plays here, and welcome back to the FIFA 16 Sheffield United Career Mode series. And today, episode 7 of season 3 and 3 more Barclays Premier League games. So we're starting to enter the busy winter period, and we'll have a lot of games in quick succession, so hopefully our squad is deep enough to cope with that. But for this game here, this is the squad we're going to be using, the same 4-4-2 lineup we've been going with for the majority of games this season. So we have a pretty strong bench, should we need to rely on it, and this game against Sunderland hopefully provides an opportunity to get another win on the board in a home game. So, yeah, I mean, given the position in the table they are, we should be able to deal with them, but as we found out in the past, it's not always that simple. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see about that. But I'm pretty confident that with our current form, we can pick up the win and boost our confidence even further. Given the fact we are in fact in 4th place at the moment, may I remind you, which is remarkable given the fact we've only just come up from the Championship last season. So, early stages of the game here, and defensively we were not really getting a challenge in at all, and could have been punished, but we weren't. And then here, out on the left, Aarons passes it inside. We struggle to prize out an opening, but eventually Ambrose takes on the shot, and it's saved. So a dull first half and 0-0. We were struggling to break them down really, because they were passing it around the back a lot, and they weren't giving us too many openings. But here, Burns found himself in a bit of space to run into. He cuts in, curls it, and it hits the post. A very good effort, and really unlucky not to score. First real threat we've had in the game. And here again we cannot challenge them at all, and the ball is cleared well there. And then as the game progressed with time running out, this chance here, really good chance for them to win it, really should have been taken. But here Dicko rides the challenge, he gets in, no one's challenging him, he fires it into the corner on the opposite side of the goal, and it's 1-0 right at the very end. A late winner perhaps, and poor defending from them this time, and rather than miss chances like they have, we've punished them and taken our chance. It's 1-0 in the late stages of the game, and that's 9 goals now in the Barclays Premier League for Nuha Dicko. So he got us the win with that strike, and we record another win in this season. So we start our busy December-January period well, and hopefully we can keep this up and get through what is arguably the hardest part of the season. So another game against Swansea now, for our second game of the episode, and again we are going with the same lineup. So yeah, I mean, hopefully consistency once again is going to pull us through and get us the 3 points. We'll be playing in the rain, which should make it a pretty entertaining game, and it's always harder for defenders when the rain is coming down. So yeah, we'll see if that favours our counter-attacking style, and if it does, we could be in for a very good game, but we'll see about that. So here against Swansea away, they finished in 2nd place and got automatic promotion, but despite getting promotion through an easier means than we did, we are doing better than them so far. However, they are still a competent side, and they're not too far behind us. So in the early stages here, they get themselves a chance, and we actually deal really well with that, because there could have been a rebound on there, but there wasn't. And Ambrose here gets the chance, he puts it away right before half time. One simple chance and we take it. It was our first real opening of the game. Yes, it was deflected, but it was a ruthless counter-attack once again, and we find ourselves 1 up. As you can see here, he's played in behind the Swansea defence, he cuts in very well, and it's a deflection in the end that takes it past the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper himself was guilty of that deflection. But they were still in the game at 1-0, and here they sub on Shelby, who they don't have in real life anymore, because my own team have signed him. But yeah, early in the second half, neat 2-pass move, and Aarons finally with his first goal since signing, and he makes it 2-0. He's been waiting so long to score his first goal for the club since we signed him for $5 million in the summer, and that is a superb finish to make it 2-0 to us. And then from a corner here, taken by Aarons, Edgar gets his head on it, it loops over the keeper, and a simple goal from a corner. It's 3-0. It's all becoming rather easy for us here. Pretty comprehensive proceedings, and it's looking like being a very easy win for us. So here for Swansea, they try to get a goal back into the game, and they do actually get it. Neat finish into the bottom corner, but it really is no more than a consolation at this time of the game. And worse yet for them, straight from kickoff here, we hold on to the ball well. The opening arises for Nuardiko. He just fires that one into the bottom corner. Ruthless finish, and 4-1, a great way to cap off a great game. So yeah, we've done really well in this game and just completely annihilated them in the end.
What a strike that was. It's just arrowed into that.
And that is very much what we're capable of. On our day, we can absolutely rip teams to shreds. We've ripped Swansea to shreds here, and there was no real contest on throughout. So that's 2 games gone, 2 wins, and we're going to be looking to get 3 wins in an episode for the first time this season. So yeah, it'd be great if we can do that, but Watford stand in our way. A home game, you would think it's winnable, but as always, these games do prove difficult, and you got to be on guard to make sure you get the points. So we're not going to let our guard down. We're still playing the same strong lineup to try and keep our consistency we've had throughout the season. Light showers for this game, so the weather's not going to have too much of an impact, but it won't exactly be perfect conditions. So we'll have to try and adapt to that and get the win nonetheless. So a few changes, in fact quite a lot of changes to the Watford side. They've signed a lot of players that they don't currently have in real life, but I guess they do still have players like Deeney, so not an awful lot changed going forward, but midfield wise they have signed a lot of players.
Sheffield United hoping that they can.
So not exactly a familiar Watford side to what you'd be used to in real life, but still, we begin the game and it's a bit of a dull start. Here, Deeney's shot is the first real attempt of the game. And then here, right on half-time, we try a sneaky corner routine, and Basham nearly scores, really unlucky, it crashes down off the bar. So half-time, a pretty dull encounter so far, and a 0-0 scoreline. So not an awful lot going on really, but a chance to build on the 0-0 scoreline in the second half and hopefully get the win. However, we give the ball away scruffily here, and we set them away on the attack. That shot is not an awful long way wide. Then here, Ambrose though, cuts in and takes his time. He finds the shot and hits the post, a really good effort, but we don't get the goal. And this dangerous cross isn't dealt with, and a rebound goal for Juanfran, and they take a 1-0 lead. Perhaps against the run of play, but sometimes all you need is just that one opening, and we let him get it far too easily. But here, late in the day, we try to save the points, and here Dicko gets the ball, no mistake, he makes it 1-1. A superb piece of play, an equaliser, and we're right back in the game, salvaging at least a point. We were in a difficult situation, but with some superb football, we dig ourselves out of a hole, and it's a superb finish from our top scorer this season. And that is now his 11th goal of the Premier League season. So that is that for this episode in terms of games, and we have got 2 very good results, 1 pretty decent result. We could have lost the game, but we got ourselves back in it, and that point could well be valuable towards the end of the season. So yeah, I mean, as you can see, other results here, and we're now going to have a look at what impact they have on the table. We are still 4th and doing superbly well after 18 games, and now you've got to say we have a serious chance of being top half finishers, or perhaps even better. But we'll see about that. Anyways, that's going to be the end of this episode here. So if you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.